Hey there, I'm Sarah Clark, founder of Fab Fertile, and we have Caitlin Townsend back with us again. Hey, Caitlin.
Hey.
Hey, so Caitlin's one of our fertility coaches, and she is a professional chef with a background in nutrition therapy. And so excited for her today to go through actually a really awesome drink, a dandelion latte. So when we have people do start off with an elimination diet, it really helps to figure out if there's any kind of food sensitivities. It's the gold standard for to figure out if you have a food sensitivity. And many people that come to us that are on the fertility journey with low AMH and high FSH and diminished ovarian reserve and premature ovarian insufficiency actually have a food sensitivity. And as part of that, when you're doing the elimination diet, you may have some die off. You might not feel that great, and then afterwards you'll start feeling awesome. But in the beginning, dandelion can actually help with that detox part of this. So I'm excited for this latte for her to show us how easy it is. So, Caitlin, take it away.
Perfect. So, and Sarah and I were talking beforehand about a couple different, there's a lot of coffee alternatives out there that are not very clean and that don't make you feel all that great, right? So we found one that is very good for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know there's many though. There's one Dandy blend, which it says it is gluten free, but I'm like have non-celiac gluten sensitivity. And many of our clients have gluten that's, off the charts on the food sensitivity test, so extremely sensitive. And myself, even though they say that's gluten free, I had a reaction similar to wheatgrass where they say that's gluten free, and I have a reaction to that too. So it is, this is different. So let's see how you feel with this. And everyone's different, but this one is typically used for helping with detox reactions.
Yeah. So dandelion is great. And all I did was I took a French press and I had a smaller one. You could do this in a pot, with just a couple of cups of water that you just simmer. So I just took the dandelion tea bag and I took one of those. And the brand I used was Traditional Medicinals, which it's just dandelion root. That is roasted. So dandelion is a really good coffee alternative. And when you have to give up coffee in the morning, you might want something that is similar. And so it's going to be dark and roasted and have that, kind of yummy, similar taste to it. This also does have a little bit of burdock, which is another type of tea, which is really good for your liver and kidneys. And then it has a little bit of chicory. And chicory is another tea that's another root. And that is actually, it used to be used as a coffee substitute, like back in the day in the Civil War times when they couldn't get any coffee. And chicory is an excellent prebiotic. So really, really good for feeding all the good gut bacteria. So all I did was I just poured hot water over my tea bags and let that simmer for a little bit. And you can make this into an iced coffee, which is really delicious, or you can do this as a hot latte as well. So we're going to do it hot.
How long would you, I think you steep, I remember steeping mine for like 20 minutes or so. Like it is a bit of a longer steep, isn't it? Or how long were you steeping yours?
Yeah, so I poured boiling water over this and just let it sit for, 10 minutes or so. You're doing it in a pot, then you can just do it, just simmer it for a little bit. You don't have to boil it or anything. You can even do it, let it sit overnight as well with like hot water, let it sit overnight and it'll be ready in the morning for you. So it depends, how strong do you like your coffee? Do you like a lighter roast or a darker roast? So this will be pretty nice and dark, as you can see. So we're just going to pour this mixture into our blender and do a couple cups. Now, what I'm using is I have a little bit of coconut manna. So this is, let's see if I can show you guys. Oh, let's see, I got to figure out where the camera is. Okay, here we go. So this is the coconut butter, coconut manna is what it's called. And it's really just like blended up coconut. It's delicious. So it's super creamy. So we're going to use like 1 tablespoon. If you like more, you can have more, but this is what's going to make it really creamy. So that goes into the blender as well. 1 big tablespoon. Make sure you get it all. And then if you, because we always like to make sure that everything has good protein and fat. So we're using a good quality collagen that is just plain, not flavored, because a lot of the flavored ones can be kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our favorite collagen is Perfect Supplements, and you can go to Fab Fertile, click on the resources in there, and there's the supplement is recommended there.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you have a really good quality one, that's grass-fed and comes from a good source. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to just blend this up. So it's going to be loud. So just give me a minute. So it's going to be nice and frothy, and you'll be able to see in this kind of clear container. Nice and
look at that.
Creamy.
Oh, it looks like coffee too, doesn't it?
Yeah, coffee. Now, it doesn't have any sweetener in it, but it will be sweeter because of the coconut manna. So it's going to be rich and creamy. Let's see. So good.
Oh, yummy. Yeah, I guess you could put maple syrup in there if you wanted, or honey, or what would you put in there?
You could, but I'm telling you, it's really has a good flavor just by itself. So give it a try. See what you think as a coffee alternative that's like a creamy latte. It's so
I love it. And still so easy. Awesome. So thanks again, Caitlin, for showing us the dandelion latte. Who would have thought? Yes. And definitely click on the link below if you wanted to book a call, and we can talk about how we can help with your develop a plan to help you prepare for pregnancy success. So thanks a lot, Caitlin.
Thank you.